Hi, this is Scott Himmelstein with the Scott Himmelstein Group. Do you know what the 3 most important questions to ask once you are in escrow and you're looking to hire a home inspector? That's today's topic on our video blog. But first, if you're a home seller, please make sure and check out our free home value report. And if you're looking to purchase a home in Southern California, check out our free MLS search tool. All right, so today's topic on our video blog, the 3 most important questions to ask when hiring a home inspector once you're in escrow. Today we're joined by our preferred vendor, Keith Morgan of Property Inspection Consultants. And Keith, one of the biggest things that people really need to make sure they look at when interviewing to hire a home inspector is credentials.
That's exactly right, Scott. And before you really get to that point, you have to understand that the state of California does not license home inspectors. There's no such thing as an inspector's license. Very often folks will answer that question saying, yes, I'm licensed, but what they're telling you is they're a licensed contractor. It's all well and fine to be a licensed contractor, but the credentials for contracting are not those for home inspections. They're a totally different animal. So what you're looking for in credentials is simply this. In California, right here, the California Real Estate Inspection Association credentials inspectors by having to pass a very, very rigorous examination. The failure rate on that exam is about 50%. It's the same as the national exam, which is what ASHI, the American Society of Home Inspectors, uses, and it's actually called the NHIE, the National Home Inspectors Exam. It's psychometrically defensible, it's admissible in court in terms of a credential should there ever be an issue, and an inspector needs to substantiate his or her findings. So go for credentials first.
All right, so credentials obviously a very important component when hiring a home inspector. Number 2 is experience. Why is that?
Well, everybody has to start out in life doing something, and everybody is a newbie at some point in time, okay? Here I am 21 years into this line of work, and every once in a while I'll think, oh my gosh, I wonder how I did this 20 years ago. So obviously a more well-experienced inspector has a better understanding of the profession and the field. So the more experience you can find in a person you're considering, more likely the better off you are. Okay?
Right, and that makes a lot of sense because the more experience you have, obviously the more familiar you are with different builders, whether it be commercial, residential, industrial, so that obviously makes a huge difference. All right, so the third and final is really what I think actually really ends up being the biggest one of them all.
Well, it really is, and that is communication, okay? You figured out the guy's credentials, or ladies, there's a bunch of really good female inspectors out there, by the way. And then you've got the experience taken care of, you're satisfied with that, and you move on to, okay, how am I going to communicate with the inspector I've chosen? Have I chosen the right one for that reason? I'm going to inspect a structure such as this. Okay, that's step 1 for me, my observations. Step 2 is I commit all my newfound information about that property to a written report, which is a requirement. You cannot have a verbal report in California, it has to be written. And then the third step is I consult with folks on what I found, on what it might mean. And that's the most important thing. To me, it is, because what's the value of any information unless it's understood and it's clear, okay? So you must be able to communicate with whomever you choose. And that means to say, are they available? Can I make a call or email and get a hold of this person because I've got a question? So please make sure that you're able to communicate with whomever you choose.
All right, that's Keith Morgan with our preferred home inspector with Property Inspection Consultants. There's information there on the bottom of the screen. If you ever need a home inspector or any home inspection questions, make sure you contact Keith Morgan. And thanks for watching our video blog. You can always contact us at the Scott Himmelstein Group at 818-396-3311. That's 818-396-3311. And we'll see you again next time.